Hi. While I dealt with the sexual abuse, my son was under abuse of his sisters. So yesterday I showed him this picture again so he could realize the emotion of the shame. And I explained the emotion of the jealousy or envy to him again. And and today he's just like a different person. He is his reaction to the criticism is absolutely adequate. Um, and I realized that now he has moved to the individualization level. He became mature. Even his voice changed. It became lower than it used to be. And when a child is on the individualization level, no abuse can move a child lower from this individualization level until it is permanent abuse, like it was in my case when my husband aimed at bringing me to the mental health center on purpose. So in other cases it will be impossible to move a child from the individualization level to the lower levels. But what I realized that my small daughter, she developed the sociopathy, sexual psychopathy, and the narcissism, sexual psychopathy, but I will tell you this step by step. So when I showed my son this picture, actually this picture was on the fridge, but with a boy. And my daughter came to the fridge and told me that this elephant is scary. And I realized at that moment that my husband took my daughter to the bathroom after she was 12 months. Actually, he never did this, but maybe when I worked, he did this. I didn't know about this. And I realized this only at that moment. Again, if there were no abuse, a child will never behave as the child who was under abuse, but the child starts reacting only when the abuse really took place. And another moment that my son told me that his father doesn't kiss my small daughter on lips, but when my husband comes to this city, he brings my 3 older children for a walk, and they spend time in our city. They spent several hours together. And my son told me then that my husband bites the ears of my small daughter tenderly. So my daughter used to have the problem with the potty training. So she started peeing on the potty for several days, and then everything changed and she continued to pee in a diaper. And now I realize that it depended on how often she saw her father. When she didn't see him for a while, for example, for 2 weeks, the situation got better. But when she started to see him every week, the situation got worse. So now I realize that not only kissing on lips can lead to the problems with the potty training, but any sexual abuse, one component of sexual abuse can lead to the problems with the potty training. So no ears biting after 24 months. And these two components developed the sociopathy, sexual abuse. But I realized that the first symptoms of the sexual abuse start appearing only when a child 3.5 years old. Because my daughter never played rude games with her small brother. But yesterday she started playing rude games. It looked like she was playing with him, but her gestures were not gentle, they were rude. She started keeping his neck or something like that. So now I realize that the combination of just a soft father sociopathy component and the sociopathy sexual abuse can lead to the rude behavior. So without cold father, a sociopathy component, rude behavior on the physical level. Thank you. Bye bye.